Shocking. Trey Gowdy revealed Obama's secret sleazy actions, you'll be speechless? In a current bombshell revelation, Trey Gowdy uncovered mystery operations completed by 30 Obama's insiders that are putting each national's life in huge risk. When they are doing their occupation right, our intelligence agencies mean the world to our national security, as they are continually ceasing terrorists' plots to assault America. Yet, since the previous president abused his forces to corner the organizations and utilize them to push his own motivation, Trey Gowdy imagines that around 30 Obama insiders have stayed in the White House. Their main goal is to break data, keeping in mind the end goal to wreck the believability of these offices and imperil U.S. observation programs that deal with our well-being. A few days prior, Trey Gowdy made uncovered Obama's insider facts and cautioned the liberals' media about the results of their illicitly got data utilized against the president. He said that, "Not only are these actions highly illegal, but it is an extremely dangerous threat to the safety of all Americans and to our national security." The unnamed source is one issue, and I'm going to let the media sort out whether the moral quandary that is that. I tell you what is not a moral quandary, that is printing of classified information. I will tell you this, we had a hearing yesterday on one of our surveillance programs up for reauthorization programs this year. The reauthorization of these tools that we need to keep US safe is in jeopardy if we do not stop the leaks, Gowdy continued. Leaks are illegal and they are dangerous and they are deleterious to our national security. It is a small universe of people who would have had access to the underlying conversation, any summaries, and then what ultimately wound up in the Washington Post. So you need to find those 30 and apply whatever pressure is necessary from a legal standpoint through your investigation, because leaks are going to destroy these programs, he added. Considering all that he has done, it doesn't shock us that the previous president is taking unlawful activities as a weapon against his adversaries. In any case, what he's doing is to a great degree flighty, as that these activities can put our country's security in question. The president must recognize these 30 worms and dispose of them quickly. What do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comments section below. Share the truth, be patriots. Thank you for reading. Insane. BLM activist attacks Trey Gowdy in courtroom, what he did next will leave you speechless. In the politically charged world that we live now, Trey Gowdy is a beam of expectation. Despite the fact that the class you are going to watch is 2 years of age, however, it is worth glance back at for his extremely marvelous takedown of a social equity master. Meet Deborah Ramirez from Northeastern University went up against Trey Gowdy in the House. As per Politico, Gowdy scrutinized her amid the House hearing on the cases that BLM was making. They feel that cops are one-sided against Black Americans. Ramirez says that she was a previous prosecutor, yet the contrast amongst her and Trey Gowdy is that Trey Gowdy was readied. Trey Gowdy hit her with a rundown of 340 police officers who were killed in the line of duty in South Carolina. Whether you're killed by a police officer or your next-door neighbor, you're every bit as dead, are not you? I want to get to the point where we lament the death, the murder of a Black female like Nell Lindsay, a South Carolina woman murdered by her estranged husband in 2002, just as much if it's at the hand of an abusive husband, which it was, as we would if it would have been at the hands of a white cop, he said. So I hope that part of this 21st century police strategy conversation that we're having includes getting people to cooperate with law enforcement so you can hold people to the exact same standard regardless of the race of the victim, he said. This is great, Gowdy. What do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comments section below. Share the truth, be patriots. Thank you for reading. Breaking. President Trump did it, finally he did it, this is huge. President Donald Trump has been caught up with surveying a considerable measure of the horrendous executive orders foisted upon us by President Barack Obama in the previous administration. One that has horribly affected agriculturists, property holders, farmers, and organizations is the guiltless-sounding Clean Water or Waters of the United States rule, also called WOTUS. President Trump simply declared he will move back the rule and clarifies why encompassed by a considerable lot of the general population whom the rule hurt. Holders who did anything even with puddles of water all alone land could successfully be stuck in an unfortunate situation from the rule due to the national government reach. From Daily Caller. Republicans, farmers and industrial groups have called the rule an EPA power grab because it extends the agency's powers to new heights over ephemeral waters not physically connected to waters of the U.S. 32 states filed suit against EPA in the court to get federal judges to strike down the rule. EPA Administrator Scott Pruitt sued to have the rule overturned while Attorney General of Oklahoma, a federal judge in North Dakota, issued a stay against WOTUS in August 2015, suggesting there could be legal issues with the rule. Trump wants the EPA to ensure waters are kept free from pollution, while at the same time promoting economic growth, minimizing regulatory uncertainty. He additionally needs to ensure the rule regards the part of states and Congress. The standard Trump is suggesting that records both for ensuring water and securing the privileges of landowners? The Scalia standard. Trump will order federal officials to interpret the term navigable waters in a manner consistent with the opinion of Justice Antonin Scalia in Rapinos v. United States, a departure from the Obama administration interpretation of federal power. Supreme Court Justice Antonin Scalia, who died in 2016, wrote in his plurality opinion for Rapinos that navigable waters refers to relatively permanent, standing or flowing bodies of water and not ephemeral flows. Sounds like an extraordinary arrangement, a Scalia standard ensuring the Constitution in addition to securing the privileges of landowners and organizations. What do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comments section below. Share the truth, be patriots. Thank you for reading. Double-crossed. Ex-CIA director just stabs Obama and Hillary in the back. President Trump is totally clear. You need to give the lefties props. They have a mind-boggling talent for keeping their own in line with regards to lockstep consistency. Do as you're told, officer. In the event that even a solitary Democrat ventures out of line and endeavors to uncover the real truth, they are plummeted upon like a pack of wolves on an infant. While cases are uncommon, once in an incredible while you locate a liberal sufficiently irritated by the naughty practices and deceives really make a move. Keep in mind when that Democrat turned on Obama and gave Washington the verification they required? It demonstrated that at any rate, President Trump's wiretapping case was more than doable. All things considered, it has happened again, and this time, both Obama and Hillary Clinton are feeling the sting. Another progressive has censured one of his own. It's like the last scene of Ghost where Patrick Swayze watches with dismay as his previous closest companion is executed and dragged away by the shadow animals. Also, incidentally, it demonstrates all of us right, Hillary's Russian hack hypothesis was always bunk. Conservative Tribune. A former acting CIA director under the Obama administration who endorsed Democrat nominee Hillary Clinton, and was in line to become her CIA chief if she won, excoriated those attempting to prove collusion between President Donald Trump and Russia, saying there was not a spark of evidence to that effect. According to NBC News, Mike Morrell made the remarks Wednesday night at an event held by an intelligence website. He also criticized the so-called Trump dossier, saying the fact that former MI6 agent who compiled it used paid sources indicates its unreliability. On the question of the Trump campaign conspiring with the Russians here, there is smoke, but there is no fire, at all, Morrell said. There's no little campfire, there's no little candle, there's no spark. Remember, this was a man who would have been Hillary Clinton's CIA chief, and he was one of Clinton's nearest associates. Thus, it boils down to either Morrell thinks everything he's currently expressing, or he can see the composition on the wall that this fake examination will go no place and discover nothing in the method for a conclusive evidence to demonstrate that there was a conspiracy amongst Trump and the Russians. In any case, it's a solid underwriting against Obama, who staked his enduring legacy on the way that his falsehoods would be accepted, as well as that they would be played relentlessly by the liberal press for an uncertain time frame. It would appear that it's back to the point where it all began for the shadow government of Barack Hussein Obama. With respect to the Clinton Foundation, which took millions from Russia as of late, well, what do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comments section below. Share the truth, be patriots. Thank you for reading. Washington has finally stepped up. Congress pursuing charges against Obama, he will pay for. The Democrats may have advanced or even composed the Trump-Russia disaster, yet it's Mr. Obama who is turning into the concentration of investigations. What's more, it's the ideal opportunity for him to begin squirming. A judge fundamentally simply affirmed our previous president's contribution in the wiretapping of Donald Trump, which is a sufficiently major stunner all alone. In any case, it doesn't end there. There's the colossal IRS scandal in which Barack is entangled, and that is as of now picking up loads of authority energy. To put it plainly, it's getting to be clearer and clearer that this person broke not one, but rather various laws. In spite of everything, Obama urgently needs to set up operations in D.C. to crash the Trump organization, likely going so far as to constrain his abdication or propel enough Republicans to get on board that he can be indicted and evacuated. Presently, Congress is venturing in. And things are searching hopelessly for Barack Obama. From right-wing news. Senators are calling on Secretary of State Rex Tillerson to investigate the Obama administration's efforts to influence foreign elections by sending taxpayer dollars to extreme and sometimes violent political activists that would promote liberal causes. Multiple foreign diplomats had conversations with lawmakers, who outlined the State Department's meddling, including liberal causes in countries like Macedonia, Albania, Latin America, and Africa. And just to add to the mix, you'll never guess who else is implicated in funding leftist causes in foreign countries. And to make it even more suspicious, George Soros is allegedly involved, too. It might be suspicious, however it's nothing unexpected. Advancing globalism and liberal governments worldwide is Mr. Soros' life mission. That person's against American plan has since a long time ago been uncovered. Mr. Obama was known to have had a repulsive with Netanyahu of Israel, so this does not shock anyone. It is also believed that the Obama administration funded organizations that sought to kick Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu out of office. Over the past few months, elected officials and political leaders of foreign nations have been coming to me with disappointing news and reports of U.S. activity in their respective countries, Senator Lee said in a statement. Mr. Obama used to run the U.S. government. He may soon end up running from the U.S. government. Also, truly, it's fitting that equity may at long last catch him at last. What do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comments section below. Share the truth, be patriots. Thank you for reading.